Hello everyone, I am Dr. Harsha. We know engineering is a very popular career in India. In every year, lakhs of students are getting the engineering degree. But the real challenge and real trick is how to select the college, because when you become engineer, after engineering, after 4 years of study, always there is a question, what next? Because of so many decisions which you are not taken in right time, rightly. What was that decision which has caused you to get into this trouble? What next? That is the right selection of college for the engineering. Because 4 years of engineering study will decide your entire career, entire life. How to select the right college? This is the topic of today's session. So today I am giving you some guidelines which are really very important when you are selecting the proper college. Whenever you are selecting the college, because once you are done with your all the entrance exams, you got the entrance exam, then next process starts how to select the college. Because most of the students may not go for IITs or NITs because of their high level of entrance exams and then all these procedures. As average or the above average students may go for some private colleges. And when it comes to the private college, how to select the private colleges? Because we have numerous private colleges, and then everybody is telling that how good we are, and then that makes a confusion for us and for the student and parents. So what is that, those points which we have to look into consideration before selecting the college? That I am going to give you details on those topics, those points. The point number 1, how old is college? If the college is very old, then whole its setup is proven. You may have very good labs, classrooms, auditoriums, seminar halls. That infrastructure wise it will be established. May not be, because new colleges also will have sometimes good infrastructure, but there is a more surety if the college is very old. This is the first one thing which we can think about the college. At the college level. The second point is department or the branch. Which branch you wanted to pursue your engineering, you have to see the department of that branch. How that department is having its whole setup, like its faculties, then labs, and then electives, what electives it is offering, what are the activities it is doing, extracurricular activities, co-curricular activities, curricular activities. So these are the very important points which we have to consider when we are selecting the college. Just not seeing the college as a whole entity, you should take the decision, but decision should be more based on the department. Suppose if you want to take admission into mechanical engineering course, then what are all the things you should see? You should not just see the college. The college may be very big, infrastructure will be very high, very posh, very sophisticated, everything is fine. But what about the department? Is the department is that much great? That you have to first see. First you have to see suppose the department is having the intake capacity of 60 students. So for the 60 students means 4 years total student will be around 240. So for 240 students, at least department should have 15 to 18 faculties, rough calculation. So you have to see that how many faculties are there for one particular course for the 60 student intake. If it is 120 or if it is 180, accordingly you can do the calculation. The second thing in the department, what you have to check it out, that faculty qualification, faculty research engagement, whether these faculties are qualified according to the ICT norms. But most of the cases the faculty qualification will be very fine. That will be met by the college level only. But what you have to see is that what is their research work, what is the activities the faculties are, research activities faculties are doing, whether they are engaged in some funded project by some government agencies or some private agencies, or whether the faculties are having research paper publications, because that indicates the effectiveness and the faculty contribution, faculty knowledge update towards the topic, so towards their field areas. So that is highly important point what I suggest, because you are going to engage with these faculties for 4 years. They are going to give you the path for the engineering. They will guide you throughout the engineering, and if those faculties are competent enough, then only you can get lot many things from your faculties. Otherwise your every class will be boring. So what is that important is wherever you are spending your whole day time with those faculties also has to be very strong in the subject. So that you can check it from the website, count how many number of faculties are there in the department, what is the research work, what is the publication. Nowadays every college will have their website where they are giving the complete faculty profile. So go to the faculty profile, in all the faculty profile, see any of your area of interest is matching with any of the faculty, that also you can get it clear there only. Next thing is department and industry interaction, because industry interaction is very important. The whole idea of making this engineering studies to make you ready for the particular industry, for the job, so that job readiness. Because if you are planning for the private job or private job, then that engineering study should make you ready for that job. So whether you are getting the sufficient job ready knowledge or not, if this department is having the interaction, if department is tied up with some industries, then you will have one good platform. You can come to know that how the industry works and what are the requirement of industry for your branch. So that will be one added advantage, and that will be the one of the point which you can definitely look into. Next point, on the department level, alumni. So you see that last 2-3 years students who are passed out, last 5-6 years students who are passed out from this department, where are they at the moment? Are they at good position? Are they entrepreneur? Are they doing working in multinational companies, or what they are doing right now? That you can get it. This all alumni network, their alumni network also so many times it will be there in the college website. Otherwise in each department, if you know somebody in that particular department, you can inquire there also, or you can ask you can go to the LinkedIn and see that who are the students who have passed from that college and what they are doing. So nowadays you have so many professional networks, so you have to do little more homework and you have to find it out how their alumni are working. Then next point is the placement. So each department wise, what is a placement? Don't go by the college numbers, because college may be having the n number of departments, n number of branches. So you have to see the statistics of that particular department. In that particular department, out of 60 students, how many students are placed? Suppose 60 is the capacity of the final year students who are passing out from the department is 60. So out of 60, whether 40 are placed, 20 are placed, or 10 are placed, that you have to check it. So percentage of placement is very important, because finally you should have some result. At the end of the day, you should get some good job. That may be your dream, or you have to go for some, you should get some campus placement. So how is the campus placement? How much is the percentage of people are recruited, students are recruited? That is the first important point, that placement. Next to that, how much is the average salary is offered? Because if you know that 60 out of 60, 40 students are placed. Okay, very good. 40 students are placed means it's really good number, you can say. Then how much salary package they have got? If 40 students, they got it 1.5 or 2 lakhs package, and that they are placed in very small companies, or very you can say mid-sized companies, then that much is not great, because very small companies are visiting to your campus. You have to see that what is the average package or average compensation this placement is in the placement the students are getting. So that information, how to get it, that information, every college is having one coordinator, placement coordinator. You can call them, or you can directly go and talk to them, and you can just get this information, because this is very important information. So this placement information is highly important, what I suggest. And finally, I feel that you should know that whether that in that branch which you have chosen, whether in that department there is a PG course or a PhD course is available. Because what is the benefit if you have PG or PhD courses there, at all. If you want to go for your higher studies also, so you can either pursue in the same college, or you can have little more interaction with your seniors, and you can get you can involve with some research work there, and then you can pursue for your higher courses also. And that shows, if the department is having PG and a PhD, that shows the department is very much developed, and department having the more research kind of activities also. So this is like giving you the broader giving you the more knowledge of the particular branch, if department is having PG and PhD. And this is what the important points as a student, as a parent, we have to check. So infrastructure, placement, and the department performance, I feel these are three important points. Other than that, fees. If the college is offering you or asking you to pay very high fees, and if your placement is not good, or the placement is very average, that proportion also you should check it, because at the end of the day money matters. So that fees versus the placement package, that also one important point, you can keep it out. And this is all whole things which will help you to make your decision wise. That's what I wanted to say. uh, Best of luck, and thank you. If you really like my video, please do subscribe, and please write it in the comment box if you want to hear more from me.